She found herself spending countless hours there. She would lose herself in the pages of forgotten books. Lucy loved the feel of old paper beneath her fingers. She loved the scent of aged ink that transported her to different times and places. She found solace in the words of authors long gone. Their stories whispered to her soul. She felt a connection to those who had found solace in the same pages years before. One rainy afternoon, Lucy stumbled upon a hidden gem. Tucked away on a dusty shelf in the library's attic was an ancient-looking book. It was bound in worn leather. Its title, barely visible under a layer of dust, was The Language of Flowers. Intrigued, Lucy carefully carried the book to her favourite reading nook by the window. She settled in for an afternoon of exploration. As she began to read, Lucy realized that the book was more than just a collection of flower meanings. Tucked between its pages were a series of handwritten letters. The letters were tied together with a faded ribbon. The elegant script spoke of a love both passionate and pure. The anonymous author poured their heart out on each page. They wrote of stolen glances and shared dreams. The letters were addressed simply to "My dearest." They were dated decades ago. Lucy was captivated by the raw emotion in the words. She felt a connection to the unknown author and their story. She found herself returning to the library day after day, eager to lose herself in the world woven within the pages of the old book. The letters became a treasured secret. They were a connection to a past she never knew but felt deeply connected to. Lucy spent hours imagining the lives of the lovers. She wondered who they were and what had become of their love story. Had they found their happily ever after? Or had fate intervened, leaving their love a bittersweet memory captured in time? With each passing day, Lucy found herself more and more drawn to the mystery within the forgotten book. The author's words resonated with her own longing for a love that transcended time. She felt a kinship with this unknown soul. They shared a love for words and an ability to pour their hearts out onto paper. She imagined the author, a young man perhaps, sitting in the same library years ago. She envisioned him pouring his heart out onto the pages, his words filled with the longing for his beloved. She felt a connection to the past, as if the library itself was whispering secrets to her through the years. One afternoon, lost in her thoughts, Lucy decided to try and find out more about the book. She carefully carried the fragile volume to the librarian's desk. Mrs. Hathaway, the elderly librarian, peered at the book over her spectacles. She had been a fixture in